International, you rate your life. International, you rate your life. international radio live. International, international radio live. International, international radio live.
Let's talk
relationships on UME Radio.
So, what are we talking about?
Marriage, dating, parenting, business,
And love, emotions, sex.
it's a conversation with me, Lady Misty,
And DJ KTE.
on everything from hot topics to taboos.
Join us Mondays at 9 p.m. live on UME Radio.
Follow us at Let's Talk Relationship Show on Facebook or on UME Radio on Instagram. Let's talk relationships, arguments for the grown.
Get the UME Radio app to listen wherever you are. That is UME Radio. One word. Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk Relationship.
Yes,
Yes. Lady Misty, how are you doing?
I am good. How are you? It's good to be back.
Yes, you're looking fantastic, like you got some real refreshing here. Wow.
Really?
Awesome.
Thank you, DJ
The new
KTE.
hairdo. Look at that. You know
well,
what?
it's not really new. It's
You know
due a hairdo, but
It is
Thank
working
you.
out, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right.
how are
Yes, so
you,
we're back.
DJ?
You listen, we're close to Christmas.
and a lot's going on, a lot of anticipation with the schools and the government, the
Mm-hmm.
churches, and
Yes.
here we are, right in the midst of all that,
Here we
all of
are.
that. But I'm
Here we
thankful to be
are.
here. And folks,
Likewise.
let me just officially say, welcome to Let's Talk Relationships, and this is DJ KTE.
And this is Lady Misty. Good night to everybody.
The one and only.
Welcome to the show tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So I
All
heard
right. So tonight we're talking about holidating.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an interesting topic. So we're going to be talking about that.
You say holly or holy, which is
And
holy or holly?
holidating.
See, I'm gonna let you know, I did bring up my wine glass, so if y'all ain't ready,
Okay,
I'm ready for
good.
this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
I
gonna have
have
it
a
right
bottle of
here,
water somewhere.
close by. But it's only apple cider, okay? It's not real wine. It's just apple cider. It's a lookalike. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it sober tonight, right?
Yes, we ain't getting drunk at all. Because if we
Okay,
do,
great.
we may get taken over by the other folks. We're going to surprise us tonight. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to be joined by a few persons tonight. So tonight is a weekend takeover, guys. So the hosts of Weekends with Marsha J and Jesse, Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock. They're going to be here with us tonight, along with our other guests. So we have Marsha J from Jamaica, we have Jesse from USA, we have Jareen Pinnock out of the USA as well. We have Jody and McFarlane out of the USA, Chase Campbell from Jamaica, LJ Reed, and Lady Shav. I'm going to call her Lady Shav because I don't want to mess up her name. So Lady Shav Garvey, they are going to be joining us tonight. So we're going to have a wonderful time.
But I have a question though. I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm hearing take over. I'm hearing the word take over. So what's
Mm-hmm.
going on there? Huh? Take over, huh?
They're coming to take over our show.
Well, oh man, you
Are we
know
going
what?
to allow them to?
You know what? There's something called age before beauty. So let's go. Okay, that's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
oh my Lord.
Uh-huh.
We leave it right there. We leave it
Yeah.
right there. All right. So tonight we want to, of course, big up our sponsors. So special thank you to our sponsors as usual. Without them, I always say we don't have a show without them. So
Yes.
I want to say a special thank you to UME Digital Media Inc., umedigital.inc.com, Mindfulness in Ministry Masterclass, mycoachministry.com. Check out their courses on Udemy. AccessBusinessStreet.com, an empowerment tool to help faith based leaders build a business around their ministry, and the Success Plan. Establish, develop, register, and own your brand. And you can connect at www.umedigital.inc.com/EDRP. So please check out those website, guys. They have awesome stuff there awaiting you. Remember also, guys, to check out the app. We are on so many social media platforms. So don't forget to check us out on the Apple Store, Google Play Store, iTunes, Podcast, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google Podcast, Podbean, TuneU, Live 365, Spotify, Stitcher, and of course, You Me Radio. Please check
Yes.
us out. We are there with great things for you. Please check us out.
And let me just qualify this by saying, guys, what you've seen here with the different brands and the different companies and ideas came out of MIM, Mindfulness in Ministry, guys. It was birth of that great program because I took that program myself. So I know what I know. It works. It's
Mhm.
an awesome program. Y'all got to check that out. MIM. Yes. So tonight we're looking at what? Looking at
Holidating.
yes, and we're looking at to explore what? Explore how singles navigate the Christmas season and on what terms.
Right. So,
That's interesting.
we couples, or those of you who are in a relationship, you're married or you are in a stable relationship, you got your partner, everything is down. But singles, we wanna take it from the singles tonight. How do we navigate? How do y'all navigate? Because I ain't single. So how do y'all how do y'all navigate, dating and approaching a relationship in this season? So we're gonna be introducing our takeover team right now.
No, 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 not takeover. Want to
It's
take
not
over.
takeover. Oh, the
It's
wanna
want to
so
take over. Yes,
okay,
that's how
so
we're gonna
I'm
do.
gonna introduce the wanna take over team right
Yes, yes. Let me get
So
my. Go ahead, sir.
joining us tonight, we have Jesse
Uh-huh.
and Marsha J, and they are from the
Hey.
Hey
weekends
guys.
program,
On Saturday
Weekends with
morning.
Marsha J and Jesse. Hi, ladies. How are you doing? Welcome to Let's Talk
We're not scared, okay?
Relationships.
We're not scared. We're not scared. I know you're looking very intimidated, but we're not scared.
You
I promise you
sure?
that.
Listen, we are absolutely elated to be here tonight
Yeah.
to take over. We want to say thank you so much, Jesse, right?
Yes, thank you so
For
much
having
for
on here
allowing
today.
us
You
to be
are
on
most
your
welcome.
show. So we're
Oh,
gonna
You are
take
wow.
most
over.
welcome. You're gonna take over. I don't think we're gonna allow you to, but we're gonna give you some leeway tonight because you're all friends, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be nice tonight. I'll be
Yes.
nice tonight. So, yeah, I'll do it. I'll make it happen.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So
how
we
you
are
guys
moving.
doing? How was your week?
All the weekend fans that are on here tonight, right?
Yeah, how was the
So
weekend,
we want to
guys?
say,
Oh, hold on. I don't exist.
and of course, DJ Kelly's here too.
Oh, hi, DJ
Let us
Kelly.
not forget
Oh,
that.
my
We're finally happy.
apologies. My humbly apologies. I don't want her to shut us down. So good night, DJ
Oh,
Kelly. Come
press the
Hello.
on,
button, Auntie,
yes.
and press that button. I'm going to shut y'all down.
Hello, hello, hello. Very nice to meet
Hel-
you all. Happy to be
Thank you, thank you for coming and joining us.
here for
You
sure.
notice she's staying off the camera tonight.
Yes, it's
Uh-huh.
Yes.
here.
Ah, all right. So we are moving into deal makers tonight. So I'm gonna ask Marsha J to do that.
Just before we
Of
go,
course. Hey guys, so listen. I'm super excited for this particular segment simply because we
hello.
are celebrating. DJ Kelly saying something?
I,
Yes.
Yes.
I can't be seen and I can't be heard.
Oh
We
my
are hearing
God.
Oh,
we're hearing you now. We weren't hearing you before. We're hearing you now.
Okay, so we're gonna share with them a little bit about what the weekend show is about. Just before you
Oh yeah.
do your
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
okay.
Sure. Of course, the weekends with Marsha J and Jesse is pretty much a family show on the weekend. We are aired every Saturday at 8 a.m. right here on UME Radio. And of course, we go live on YouTube where we educate, we inspire, we motivate. We have several different segments that's featured in the program, from Black Wellness to Black Wealth to Aspire to Inspire. We have community support, and we also have um, a segment for those who represent the kingdom in what they do, whether they sing or act or anything like that. You know, we
Oh,
really,
okay.
really want
Great
to
stuff.
amplify the voice of what, Jesse?
positive influences.
Uh-oh.
That's
Right.
what we do.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yes, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Weekends on UME Radio. Get the UME Radio app.
Are you ready for the weekend?
Oh, yes, girl. Get your cup of tea and mic check, 1, 2. I am so ready.
To inspire, motivate, and educate. Weekends on UME Radio. The sun is up, and so are we.
News, interviews, hot topics. Connect with us. Let us know what's on your mind. Follow, comment, subscribe.
We're everywhere. UME Radio app, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, iTunes, TuneIn, and all other digital platforms. Email us info@umeradio.com. On WhatsApp, 201-503-6731. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, all at UME Radio. Follow me, Jessie, on Instagram at ink.jess, that's ink.jess, and on Facebook at Jesselyn Abel, that's JESSELYNE, Abel, ABEL.
And follow me, Marsha J, on all social media platforms at official Marsha J. Or you can just check out marshajnow.com.
Weekends on UME Radio with Marsha J and Jessie.
Amplifying the voice of positive influencers.
UME Radio. Positive entertainment 24/7. Subscribe on YouTube and click the notification bell.
All
Yes, guys.
right.
Click that bell. Click that
Weekends with
bell.
Marsha J and
Yes.
Jessie.
Subscribe,
Wonderful,
subscribe,
wonderful.
subscribe.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having everybody listening. Tell somebody about it to inspire, motivate, educate, amplify the voice of positive influence. And listen, if you desire to be a guest on our program, it's real easy. Just go to umeradio.com and then you find the icon that says sign up as a guest and you'll be able to be on our program. We'll slot you for whatever it is that you want to speak with us about. So we're just looking forward. umeradio.com/shows, right? So that's where you go and you just simply click, follow the instructions, and we'd be more than happy to have you on Weekends with Marsha J and Jessie.
Yeah. Great show. Great show.
Voila, just like that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so
All right, so take it away, Marsha J.
yes, we're moving into a very special segment tonight called Deal Makers, Deal Breakers. But definitely, I know this is a deal maker. So one of us in your view tonight had an anniversary last week. Where's my left hand? I don't think, yeah. So one of us had an anniversary last week. And we are going to just look at some highlights. So we want to say again, happy anniversary month to Lady Misty.
Yes, congratulations
thank
again.
you.
All right.
Yes. And so we want to ask you how that
Balloon guys, hey.
Seriously, Keith, a balloon.
Yeah,
One.
see,
But
and it's
only
yellow-
4 of us. We have one.
Black, yellow and black, y'all.
5 of us.
What are they wearing? What are they wearing? Yellow and black. I don't play. All right. I got my wine glass and I got my balloon. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna do it tonight.
right.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Watch me. Mhm.
He is
Yes.
celebrating.
I'm celebrating.
Tell us what's happening in these photos.
Well, it was such an awesome experience. It is 5 years. I mean, in the photo that we are in yellow or gold and black, we actually did our photo shoot. So that was a couple days before our anniversary, and it was a wonderful shoot. Big up to the Key Photography. They did a wonderful job in capturing the moments. We had so much fun
Nice.
doing that photo shoot. So that was around Thursday of before our anniversary. Our anniversary was actually on this Saturday, and on this Saturday we got a gift card to the Le Iona Spa that's here on the island in Ocherios, and it was a beautiful experience as well. It was a much needed pampering, I must say. We both work hard, and it's indeed a very trying year for us, and it was a beautiful experience. So we got our massages, and Shane got his facial, and I got a foot shell. In Jamaica we call it foot shell, what is pedicure. So that was awesome. Um, Actually, on the night, on the Saturday night, we actually did a concert. Uh, a friend of ours, he was opening his business place, and we actually did a concert. But then it did not stop there because we spent 3 days at one of the major hotels here on the island, Royalton Hotel, and that was an awesome experience as well. So it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, I wish I
Oh,
could go. I wish I
nice. I
could
like
go
the
back.
story.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Nice.
Yes, and
Nice.
listen, I want to thank the Yumi Radio family. Listen, you guys went all out. When I saw this, I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, I got teary eyed and all that. You guys went all out. It's so good when you guys celebrate with us. And I know that the family here at Yumi Radio love.
That's right.
So,
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, we
So
love
hold
love.
on.
So
How many years are you celebrating though?
we are celebrating 5 years. Five
Good.
years. So
Wow.
we 5 years
Good
down.
number. Good number.
Yes. Looking at these wedding photos, it was just the other day we got married, right? And it's been 5 years already,
Yeah, time is
Wow.
flying.
you
Yeah.
know. But we give God
Definitely.
thanks. It's
Mhm.
not a smooth sailing, not all perfect, but God has been good to us
Yeah.
and we are growing and we are learning. So it was
Awesome.
an awesome experience.
Awesome. Awesome.
Aw. Listen,
Yes.
I did not know that DJ Kelly was going so hard to put this
I
together.
tell
Did
you.
y'all see
Listen,
that?
She goes
listen.
out.
She
Oh. Uh,
she
She go big. She
yes,
go
and I
big.
want to thank DJ Kelly especially because she sent me a message and she said, "Listen, you need to go on Facebook like right now and look on it." I was like, "What? What's happening on Facebook?" And when I went over to the page, that was there, and it was an awesome presentation, just celebrating us. And Shane and I really appreciate it. And big up to the husband. I know he's listening. So good night, Shane.
celebrate him. He's our in-house husband.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
Lord.
listen. He is practically not mine anymore because
I
wherever
know.
he goes, somebody just take him over.
Oh
So
my
he's
gosh.
Yumi Radio's in-house husband. So
You see, that is what
yes,
happens when they have two celebrities.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
what it
about
is.
all that, but I don't know about all that, but
I love it. I love it.
it has been good. It has been good. So
So,
just to let everyone out there know that hey, marriage is hard. It takes work, but it works.
Mm.
yeah.
Speak the
Oh,
truth that
yeah.
the Lord
That's right.
loves.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
work takes work.
It's a
it
beautiful thing.
takes work.
Mhm.
It takes work, but it works. So, and I want to big up to all the persons who sent us greetings and well wishes. Oh my God, it was overwhelming. We indeed want to thank you all. We appreciate it and we feel the love. We feel the love.
Yes. Feel the
yeah.
Thank you
love. Feel
so
the love.
much.
Feel the love.
Nah.
Tonight, tonight,
Thank you.
Yeah.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so
DJ
tonight we're
Kelly.
talking
DJ Kelly, I
about
think your mic is low though.
Oh, my mic is low.
yes,
Yes,
yes, there you are, right?
that sounds better now.
We
I
want to
know.
hear you
Yes,
nice and
so
strong, DJ Kelly.
yes, we're hearing you now.
Yes, and Rochelle, thank you so much for sharing that with us. The
You're
truth is,
welcome.
guys, for the next like minute or so, the fact is that marriages are failing. I remember earlier on in the year, we're looking at some stats. All of us were looking at some stats about
Yes.
how when COVID-19 comes into play, a lot of divorce was being filed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of marriages just went like plummeted completely. So I believe that whenever you see love, whenever you see people putting an effort, because that looked like effort. Did y'all see how they were coordinated, color
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
coded, like the
Yes.
cops?
Yes.
One
Like the
accord.
like the cops. Oh my gosh.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us,
You
ladies.
are
um,
welcome.
Oh
You
my
are so
goodness.
welcome. All right,
Yeah.
so we are moving straight into our topic for tonight, and we have some wonderful guests joining us. Of course, we have the weekends team here with us, keeping our company tonight, and we are so grateful to have them here. But we have some other guests tonight that will be talking to us. We have Mr. Chase Campbell, He's out of the beautiful island of Jamaica, where I live. We have Miss Jody and McFarlane. She's from the USA. Yes, we have Mr. Jareen. I hope I pronounced that right.
Pinnock.
Pinnock. Yes, he'll be joining us as well. And we have Jay Chevone. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope I did. Jay Chevone Harvey. And she is going to be joining us at the table tonight. And we're going to be having an awesome, 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 awesome discussion about holiday dating.
Yes, and Terrain is out of the
Oh,
US.
and we have
No.
Mr. LJ Reed. Yes, 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 yes. So we have a very rich table tonight. Rich, rich, rich table tonight. So we want to say welcome to our guests tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Let's Talk Relationships. How y'all doing? Feel welcomed as
Yep,
you
open the screen. We
enter
can see
the
you guys. Open
room.
the screen so we can hear you. Can see you. Wave your hands. Wave your hands. Yes, the
I think we
smile
have
is
two more
there.
persons that are on the way, though.
Yes, open the
Okay.
mics, open the cameras. Let me see you smile and wave your hands. We're gonna have a good show tonight. Yes, wave your hands in the air and wave it like it just don't care. If you love the Lord, let me hear you say
Listen,
yeah, yeah. Okay, all right.
I
Then.
don't know what is in that drink that DJ is drinking. I don't know
Let me
what is
show the
in
guests
there.
exactly what I'm doing. Let me show the guests if what I'm doing. I have a glass of something. It's not wine. It's just something. It could be apple
Crystal
cider. I won't say what
punch,
it
because
is.
I'm right there with you, DJ, with my crystal.
Oh, I got. You know what? I got company tonight. This is gonna be great.
We want the
So,
Spirit of the Lord to
get y'all a
stay
bottle
here
of water.
tonight.
Get y'all cups up because tonight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We are ready tonight. Jesse, where's your glass, Jesse?
See, okay, you didn't tell me the memo, so I don't have my glass. I could
It's
get my
Christmas.
glass.
It's Christmas.
Yes,
Everybody
you
do
should,
something
girl.
with
You
Christmas.
should.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on pause. Let me get my glass. Hold on.
Yeah.
Awesome to see
So
you guys.
before we
Great to see you
begin
guys.
we just want to give a shout out, because listen, guys, this is the last episode of LTR for the entire year.
Yes, so we got to go out with a bang.
Yes.
We have got to go out with a bang. And so, we just want, look here, I'm trying to see on YouTube who's in tonight, because if we're from weekends, we still support LTR. So let's do a
Yes, you
quick
do.
shout out before Jesse comes back. So we have Nas Allen Davis. Good
Hey.
night to
Hi,
you. I can't say
Nas.
everybody's name, guys. Unless you comment, we won't be able to call your name, but we want to give everybody a shout out just to say thank you. We have the Ashway that has been with us every week.
Oh, right now.
Yes, hey Ashley. Hey
yes.
Ashley.
That's a true fan right there. True fan.
And
I love
of
it.
course, Mr. Shane Haslam, whether or not he's on camera, he's always there.
He's the man.
He's
the
right
man.
here,
Like,
right?
ever present, ever sure.
That's right.
So listen, ladies and gentlemen, over the last few months, we've talked about politics. We talked about family, divorce. We talked about cheating husband, cheating spouses, undercover cops who are not really cops.
Yeah.
Down low, up low, side low. Tonight, we're talking about deal breakers and deal makers. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of single folks here tonight, single. You know, we hot because I'm single, so I'm hot. See my red shirt. I ain't playing. I came ready tonight. But
Listen, you
folks,
came all the way out tonight, DJ. Trust me.
Yes, bold and red. But guys, tonight we're gonna make it fun. We are young. We know the Lord, and we got power, and we have so much in us that we can share with the world. We're in over 64 countries, guys, and they're listening.
Wow.
So when we speak, it means something.
Yes.
Somebody somewhere is gonna be inspired, or be blessed, or be reignited, or start their own brand. Who knows what they'll do, right? So I'm so glad to have you guys here tonight. Y'all looking so amazing. And we're going to make it happen tonight, all right?
All right. Do we have all our guests in the room? I just want
Well, there's
to
two
make
more
sure.
to come, but I guess we can
So-
continue until they come. We're trying to help them to get in. Yeah,
Their
but they're
up.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So I'm seeing Miss G Shav, please
Chardonnay.
pronounce your name for me. I don't want to mix it up.
Hi, good night. My name is Chavonnet.
It's
Chabonnet.
Chavonnet.
Chavonnet.
Yes.
It
I
sounds
like
so
that.
Chavon. It sounds so French and sexy and romantic. Oh my
Savonne,
Yes.
I
God.
like
Thank
it.
you.
Wow.
Yes, it's a very unique name. Yes,
The
I'm
G
seeing Jody.
silent.
Oh, okay, it's silent. Hey,
I don't
Jody.
know.
Hey, fam. I'm
Hey.
seeing Jody. Hi. Right. I'm seeing Mr. Chase over there, Mr. Cool. Hi, Mr.
Yes,
Campbell. How
sir.
are
Mr. Cool indeed,
you?
man. Mr. Cool indeed. That's for real.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Good to have you, man.
that
Good to have
voice
you.
almost hit me off my chair. Good night.
What's
I
it now?
know, right? What a voice. I love
Good
it.
night. Good
When the kids
night.
are in the
So
building,
listen.
they
All
got that
right. So
bass.
Hey, man.
I have a little game to play before we begin. So before we get into knowing about y'all, don't worry, Jody. Don't look at me like that. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Listen,
Don't
actually,
be.
you should be scared. Believe me. On this show, you won't be scared because that's how we do it. I'm telling you. I got my
And
wine glass. I'm
listen,
telling you. Don't tell
everybody
anyone
is
of
getting
y'all.
involved. Okay,
Yeah.
even the
Lord
weekend
have
hosts,
mercy.
you are involved. All right. So I'll be asking you some questions. Okay, and answer honestly. Okay, the Lord is watching y'all. Okay.
And so are we.
Okay. And we are too. All right. So, first question, and the question goes to everyone. All right. So, and just a line, answer the question. First question, what is the strangest Christmas gift you ever received? Let's see
Bra.
who
Wow.
wants. So Marsha says a bra. That's pretty
Why
okay.
was that strange?
A
Was
bra?
it
Because
the
it goes
giver?
from a girlfriend.
You
Like,
buy a
No,
bra
no,
like
but
in
who
a
gave it to you?
shopping
it's
and get
bought in
stuff.
June, July, not Christmas. Anyway, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's hear from Chevenet.
I really can't think of anything. I'm trying, but I can't think
Stephanie,
of
come on now.
anything to
Gotta be
be honest.
something.
So
Probably
your friends give you good gifts. Okay, that's great. You have nice friends.
yes, I do.
That's good. All right,
or,
Jody.
I would say Chevrolet. What's the most interesting thing you've gotten for Christmas? The most interesting.
Okay.
The most interesting thing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a few minutes to think about that, and then I'll answer.
Oh, she got
All
so many.
right.
Oh wow.
All right, Jody. What's the
The most
strangest?
strange, I think it was something for my bathroom.
Okay.
Something for your
Details,
bathroom. Okay.
details, please. Details here.
Yes.
We go deep
Can
in
I
the show.
ask what thing for your bathroom?
Because bathroom is a very deep place to be. Mhm. A lot happens there.
It's not really strange, but it's I don't know what it's called. That thing that you put the toothbrush and the toothpaste, that
Brush
little.
holder.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh, the
holder.
brush holder.
Yeah.
Like the toothbrush holder, like that little cup that you put the.
Right.
Oh,
But my always give
okay.
me good gifts. Always give me
Okay.
That is strange.
That is true.
Yes.
All right, Chase. All right, Chase. What about you?
A clock. That's
A
it. It's not
clock.
A
strange. A
clock.
clock.
No.
Are you always late, Chase?
No, it's just that I
Okay.
guess
Just asking.
I
I
like
guess it's
your
just there.
voice.
I guess. Oh, thank you. I think it's just a gift they just decided to just pick off their head, top of the head.
Off
It's
the cuff,
just
Oh,
right?
okay.
yeah. That's just the
Okay.
strangest part of it. Then not normal or abnormal about it.
Okay.
All right, DJ Kelly. What's the strangest gift you ever got?
Uh, I'm not sure.
You're not.
Make sure you're
I
sure.
can't tell
Yeah.
you what that's at the top of my mind. I'm trying to come up with another one.
Okay. Okay. That doesn't sound safe. Okay. All right. Let's go to another
Oh,
question.
wow.
Wait,
All
you
right.
skipped me.
Oh, hi, Jesse. Yes,
Jesse,
Jesse.
come on.
Okay. Oh, Jesse. Oh,
Okay,
Jesse. What's the
the
strangest one you've gotten?
the gift itself isn't strange, but the smell is. I got a butternut squash / popcorn candle.
Oh,
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm at butternut squash. It
it
has a
was
scent.
disgusting. It was. I did not like.
I can't
No.
breathe. I can't breathe. I hear you.
I can't breathe.
I can imagine.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh my
Michelle,
God.
how about you? Oh, Marcia got you got the bra. Okay, got you. So back to
Yes.
Chevrolet.
Yes. All right. So my family and friends believe in giving practical gifts. So I'm not sure if
Okay.
it would be weird for me. I am just appreciative of it. But like for example, I'd get a sheet set. So
Oh,
or
Okay, that's not bad.
so it wouldn't be really
set.
weird, but those are the gifts that I
Right.
get, and I'm appreciative
Okay.
because like okay, I need a new sheet set, so I'd get something like that. So
Right.
I guess that
That
is it.
works.
Nice.
I'm kind of like that kind of giver as well. I like to give people things that they're gonna use. So,
Yes, I prefer
they
that too.
appreciate it. Yeah. I
Yes.
know that it's something that you need, but you're gonna use it, so you're more appreciative of it. So I like that. All
I
right. So
always find it strange, sorry, when they give
yeah, go
like,
ahead.
I think they always try to they give me like figurines and stuff like that.
Oh,
Or,
that still happens? That's still a
well,
keep?
you said what I've ever gotten. Yeah, but I think that's probably the strangest. Like, I don't like when people buy things for my home without,
Okay.
Oh.
without
Okay.
asking me.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's just so strange, or like fake flowers. I don't like fake flowers.
Okay.
The things like that.
Understood.
But the
Okay.
figurine thing was just way off. It was like a little Mary thing, Mary like thing.
Oh.
Strange.
All right. Next
Nice.
question. And
So I didn't say
one more.
mine. I didn't
Oh
say
yeah.
mine.
Oh, go ahead, DJ.
Mine. But listen, guys, if y'all didn't know, I'm originally from Jamaica. When I came here, my first Christmas, I was a teenager, and when I came, I was like, "Oh man, I'm in America. Jesus, I can get everything here. I'm rich. I got stuff. It's gonna be great."
You're
Now
rich.
I'm a Christmas baby, y'all. I'm a Christmas baby, right? So now that's even more special because December 24th, Christmas Day. Woo, man! So I came here first. I thought it was gonna be such an amazing birthday gift. I got a sock. Don't laugh. Don't Jesse. Don't
Oh,
laugh.
I remember those days.
You're
Don't
not
worry. Not
laughing.
about
Not laughing.
them.
Not
This is
about
not us
Jody,
laughing.
Jody, I got a sock and a shirt. Oh, said you got to be kidding me. I got those in Jamaica already. Come on, guys. I'm in America here. I was so, I was devastated, guys. I was devastated, but I survived. That was just that was the last thing I expected was a sock and a shirt.
What
But,
were you
yeah.
expecting, DJ KTE?
Maybe a lot of Snicker bars, something more, just a lot of something. Just
Snicker bars.
candy, Hershey bars, maybe a new bicycle or something, some skateboards,
Bicycle.
something. But
Oh my God.
it was wild. It was wild. And we were
All right.
twins, and they got the same thing too.
Oh, and you
So
got
that
it.
was
That's
just
right. As
my
a twin,
reminder.
I know how that is.
And they
Yes, as a
matched. They
twin, I
matched.
know.
That was just even
And they
scarier.
match.
It's like,
Yes. I'm a twin as well, and I know how that is. Everything is matching all the way, okay? All the way. All right. So, next question. What is your favorite holiday food? And good night, Kevin. I hear Kevin is in the room. Good night. So, what's your favorite holiday food? So, let me start with Jesse.
Pepper pot.
pepper
All
pot.
right. Okay.
Pepper pots. Okay.
Yep.
What's it
All
made of?
right. Marsha J.
It's just different meats. So my parents come from Guyana. It's like a thing that you have for Christmas and like into the new year. And it's just
Okay.
like different like beefs and tripe, and you could put neck bone in it and stuff like that. And you take like castor syrup, and my dad does the whole thing. But yeah, it just comes out beautiful. Yep.
Okay.
It's like
All right.
is it like a type of gumbo or something like that?
Kind of, but it's just meat and the sauce, and then you just have bread, and you just use the bread and just slurp up
like a
the
dip
sauce.
meat.
So, yeah,
Okay.
you don't just finger. Yeah, but it's so good.
Okay.
I hear
Great.
you.
Marsha J. What about you?
I think I must say I like fruitcake. That's my
I
Okay.
have a slice for you, Marsha. I have a
Yeah,
slice
I
for
have
you.
some ready in the
Yes,
house right
send
now.
it on, sir. We'll send it on. Yeah, once the fruits are blended out, though. If the fruits aren't blended out,
Don't worry, I got you. Yeah.
give me a Jamaican round bun for Christmas and I'm still good.
All right.
Okay, great. Jody?
Okay, for me, um, I would say for my family, with if you're not having Christmas dinner and you don't have pork, it's not Christmas dinner.
Oh
True.
wow.
I got you.
Whatever you want to do with the pork, you're gonna jerk it, you're gonna brown stew it, whatever you're gonna do, as long as pork is there, and that's my favorite pork anyhow. Yes.
Okay. The pork
That's right.
lady.
All rope, right, Jody?
Mm-hmm.
All rope.
And that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing in the States for Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Pork
Okay,
No.
great.
I have a follow-up for
All right.
seeing that you're not in Jamaica right now. What's gonna happen?
I'm here with my family, so for Christmas, Christmas will be different for me. And well, I had the first time I had Thanksgiving. Hallelujah. So I had Thanksgiving here. And for Christmas, I'll be cooking, praise the Lord Jesus, I'll be cooking some of the stuff. So for this year,
Okay.
I'll be doing roast pork shoulder. So I already season my meat and that thing is
Oh
marinated.
my God. That sounds good.
Gonna be
And we,
succulent.
Shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
So instead of
wow.
is the shoulder special? Go ahead, sorry.
no, I didn't hear the question.
Is the shoulder special because you were so specific?
Yeah, because it has that long piece of bone in it, so it holds the meat together.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
So instead of doing like ham and stuff like that, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a lover of ham. If it is there, I'll probably just put
Okay.
spice or
Okay.
maybe. So the pork now. mm,
I see you. I see you, Jody. I see you. All right, Chase, what about you?
Well, I love mac and cheese casserole and
Ah,
potato salad, which I'll be doing, and I'll also be doing deep fried barbecue chicken my way. So
Uh-oh.
it's
Mm.
yeah.
so we have a
So
lot of chefs here
Got some
tonight.
skills here. We
Okay.
got some skills up in the
Okay.
house
yeah.
tonight.
If you're gonna be
December is
mean,
my month, so
virtually
it's
send
yeah.
those over to my yard,
It
please.
listen.
Yeah,
I
man.
need
It's
to come
no,
visit
I'll
one of
normally
y'all.
normally
Mm-hmm.
start out. So yeah, basically we have this
Okay.
thing in our every year we just do a cookathon in a sense. We don't really invite people over, especially with COVID right now. So it's like we
Right.
just cook and everybody come together, look after a different type of meal, and then we
Mm-hmm.
just display it on the table and just thank God for it. That's
All
All
what
right.
it is.
right. Great. All
Sounds
Have
like a
right,
fun.
Shab,
plan.
what about you?
Well, I would want to say the Jamaican fruit cake or Christmas
Mm-hmm.
cake. But
Ah.
Right.
since
What to the fruit cake?
Marsha had mentioned that, I would like to say sorrel, the Jamaican
Sorry.
sorrel drink.
Mm-hmm.
With a
Yes.
lot of rum.
And
Hallelujah.
ginger. Yes,
Yes.
that's really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds
Is
good.
Kevin in the room? I want to hear from him.
There
I
you
see
go.
Miss.
LJ is
Oh,
here.
there, LJ. All right. Good night,
Welcome,
LJ. I
welcome,
want to
sir.
hear
Welcome.
what's your favorite food for the Christmas?
My favorite food for Christmas.
Yes.
I'm a firm believer in pork. So anything
Hot.
porky.
So we have two pork lovers in the
Yeah,
house.
two
Hallelujah.
porcupines here, huh? Okay. And I'm quitting pork. I said no.
Porcupines. I
Yeah,
like the
let's keep my arteries clear.
When
Keep my
he
heart
said
clear.
porcupine, I don't know if you guys watch Family Feud.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
someone came
porcupine.
on and was asked to give a what I think it was a word that has two words starts with pork, and she said porcupine.
Porcupine. Oh my God. That is so bad.
So that's what I
So
remember.
bad. All right, LJ, that's good. So we have a lot of pork lovers in the house.
Kevin
Yes.
says,
Kevin is saying that he's a pork lover too. Okay, so we have a whole section.
I
We have
know,
pork
and I'm
lovers here.
asking
We
those on YouTube, they must have Christmas food. So we're waiting on that to come in as well.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, great. All right. So I have two more questions before we go into our main topic for tonight. And hmm, I'm gonna ask this question. Let's see.
Why do I feel
What?
afraid?
Don't be afraid. The Lord has not given you a spirit of fear.
Hit it high, hit it low, hit it high, hit it low, hit it. Come on, hit it high, hit it low. Let's go.
So these questions are really, back to back the two last questions. What act might land you on the naughty list?
Well, I'm single, so
Chestnut
I don't count.
been on an open fire.
Okay, I see Jody is ready to answer me. Jody, are you ready?
At your nose.
Is this hypothetically speaking?
No.
In other words, Lady Misty. In other words,
yes.
In other words,
please.
I am a minister.
In other words, let me clarify. I'll break it down.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I'll break it down. I'll break it down for you guys. I'll break it down. Who planned to stand under the mistletoe? That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, cool.
Who planned to stand under the mistletoe?
Plan to lie under it.
You know what? Jesus Kelly. That's a wine moment there.
Listen, I'm sticking to my original question. What act might get you on the naughty list?
Hold
Right,
on.
can you just
Seeing that
give-
we can
be
just
some
here
more
to take over
specific?
LTR.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with you.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
It might be okay. It might be drinking.
Let's remember, she just came off anniversary.
Yeah, so
She
it
have
might.
energy.
Yeah. So yes, I got a few days break to rest. Yes.
Yes.
But it might be
Drinking, huh?
drinking. So yes, a little strong wine is good for the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Yes.
yeah, that might get me. Yeah. What about
Okay,
you,
Jesse.
DJ KTE?
Oh, me?
I'm asking you.
You want to
Yes.
hear?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Someone call 911 because I'm about to go crazy right now. I'm about to say what it is.
All right.
I'm gonna drink my wine glass. I'm gonna drink my wine a little bit here before I do it because if I don't drink my wine, sorry guys.
Marsha Jane, no, I'm feeling afraid.
Good for the soul, DJ.
So what it is, guys, is this. What will land me on the naughty list?
Yes.
God, I can't say it. Jesus, Lord help me. Lord help me, Jesus of ways. Okay, all right.
Just say it. We don't have all night.
I'm
Just
trying.
say it.
I'm trying. It's hard to come on. Jesse, please help me out. You go
No,
first, and I'll go after you.
No, I said I plead the fifth on
Marsha,
this one.
come on, do something.
No, Jesse can't.
What's
plead
in
the
my
fifth.
mind?
She's
I
not
can't
single.
take. What's in my? Remember, I'm single. I have wine. It's
Are you?
hard. All right. Well, actually, I'm dating someone, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Come on.
What?
So,
No, where is that way where you throw everything
Don't make me do it.
on? What?
Don't make me
Holding
do it.
out on us.
Don't make me
That's
laugh.
what he's doing.
Yes, he has been
He's
holding
on
out.
our naughty list.
Yes.
Exactly.
No, that got you on the naughty
knows.
list.
See, God knows that I need the help. So He created a nice gulf between us. So God is.
You will be
I know the
sexting
feeling.
then.
Because
So is it the
He knows.
sexting that's going to get you in trouble, Keith?
Any brother
that
wears a red shirt is dangerous.
Because
So
the distance doesn't make a difference
God said,
these days.
God
So
said,
what are you talking about?
I'm gonna keep you safe and put a gulf between you for a while until it comes together. That's right.
Oh my
That's all I'm
God.
gonna say. But really, for me, really, if I become very happy, like really happy, I may do something really crazy. So I
Like.
try to maintain that calmness overall through the Christmas season. That's what I do. Because maybe it's birthday, Christmas, gifts, a lot of things going on there, fanfare and festivities and, Christmas carols, chestnuts open on an open fire, all this stuff going on.
So, Marsha, what will you be doing?
What will
To
I
get
be
on the
doing? I
naughty
only
list.
want to answer this question hypothetically.
No, answer mine. You have to answer
I'm
yours.
not doing anything to get on any naughty list at all.
Let her
Let's put that
do
out
her
there.
hypotheticals.
I'm supposed to be the
Go
good
ahead
girl
with
on the
your
show, okay?
Is that what?
I'm supposed to be the good girl on the show. No, you
So
have to answer hypothetically.
Okay, so hypothetically,
Wink.
Hypothetically. Okay.
yes.
Get me on the naughty list. Okay. Let's see. For Christmas, if I probably were to holiday, that would get me on the naughty list because of the type of guys that I think I'm interested in.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is
Elaborate, please.
Oh my God.
Who just said that? Who said that?
And I see LJ just raising his hand like, okay, I want to hear. We want to hear.
He's praying. He's praying.
LJ pointing at me and praying. LJ,
Yes.
seriously, dude.
Let's lay hands, stretch your hands across.
Listen, I don't know who's watching, so I can't give my list away. Okay.
So in other words, when the call comes in, Marsha, don't pick it up, right? When the call comes in, just let it ring. Let it ring.
Marsha, I won't answer.
There you go. Don't answer the phone.
You want to answer? I refuse. I
Hey baby, hey baby, it's Christmas, baby.
So
oh my
like that,
God.
there are a few other things I could mention, but I do know that anything that I say can and will be used against me in the court of law. So for that sake,
I'm with you, Marsha. I'm with you.
All right, I want to hear from the guys. So let's hear from LJ.
Bless the Lord, all ye saints.
Oh my
no,
God.
no, wait. Hold on. Time on. Hey, come again, brother. Come again.
What could I cannot. You know what I said? Boy. The little thing that stay away still, you know. So I think the cooking, even in cooking on a regular day, there is alcohol in my cooking. There is alcohol in my drinks. There's alcohol in the baking. Like the other day I did a banana thing. Like I made some whole banana thing, but at the end of the day it has to have in a little spirit. Who are we if we don't have the spirit? Our food in us.
Glory.
LJ, are you even sober right now?
I am.
I know, right?
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Chase?
What
about you, Chase? What's gonna get you on the naughty list?
The phone.
The phone.
What's going on in the phone, Chase?
What's going on with the phone, Chase? Do we need to be worried?
Everything.
And don't select check it wasn't me. Please.
So well, I'm not gonna
see LJ like flashing my hand like in the name.
But yeah, conversations in the phone.
Oh, gotcha.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is the conversation with 10 being the highest?
Hot.
11.
20? The chaser said 20 and the scale is 1 to 10. What?
Yes.
What is even happening?
This is that.
And especially since this is my birthday, I've been getting a lot of gifts, especially at work. So
nice.
It's your birthday today?
Birthday month. It was actually.
Oh, it's your birthday month. All right. Happy birthday when it comes.
The 7th. It's already gone.
Oh, it's already gone. Okay. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
All right, Jody. You know we're not gonna just pass over you.
She was like palpitating.
I am a good girl. A very good
yes.
Sorry.
And she says as she caresses her hair.
And take a drink.
And take a drink. And I'm seeing LJ just like, no, that's not true. That's not true.
That needs to go back where from whence it came.
I think I am on the top of the naughty list. Like the top.
Oh my God.
Control. Yes, Jody, I'm listening. I'm listening.
He deserved that.
Oh my God.
Everything that everyone spoke about, I can tick that off my list and many more.
Confession is good for the soul, sister. Confession is good for the soul. Awesome.
Oh my God. Shaf, what about you?
Why you guys put me in this
Okay. I am glad that LJ went first. Well, went before me. So now I have something to say. I was thinking about it because I am a good girl. and I try my best not to be on any naughty list. But the most out of character thing that I think I would do, and I've done it earlier in this month, I baked a bread pudding and I placed 2 different types of rum in it. Well, alcohol beverage.
Wow.
White rum
Glory.
and Magnum. But I was
Wow.
following the instructions of my mother.
Where is your mother?
She's the one who guided me. And the funny thing about it, when she told me an amount, and I was like, okay. And then she's like, shh. She was like, seriously?
Magnum.
You know, the funny thing about it, I took it to an event at church, and they loved it. But the thing about the
church people, oh my God.
The thing about with the bread pudding though is that it oxidizes, so it's not as strong. But I was surprised. I was like, oh my goodness, they probably read me out of church. But it was really good. It was well balanced. So I have good tasting hands. So yeah, that's the most out of character thing. And I do plan to use it again because my little spirit is not
righteous living according to
Yeah, and I see LJ's over there. Priest LJ's are just over there endorsing what you're saying. All right.
I'm a drinker. So
yeah, oh my God.
Basically, when Marsha just said you can understand.
Wow. DJ Kelly, what about you?
Well, I hope
okay.
I end up on the naughty list.
You hope, okay.
Yes, I do. I'll be sexting.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's what I'll be doing.
Hold on.
That's what I'll be doing. But I'm a little distracted because somebody in the house, their name is Coach Raquel. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
That's my other title.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Didn't you guys realize it?
That was a cricket's moment, right?
Yeah.
One of them is a cricket moment.
After what I said, then this.
Yeah.
But yes. I
right here to say that you're not telling anybody watching to do anything.
No,
that will get
That's right.
Say that. We should definitely say that.
We said we might, but we may not do it. Might.
Right. Might. Oh my God. All right, guys.
We're going to discourage you now.
My fingers will be happy.
Yes. Oh my God.
With my hands lifted up on the mount filled with praise.
No, hold on. We're getting the comments. Slay me,
Sinner.
sin at your own peril. What is this?
Listen, LJ is just over here just creating an entire church service out of this show tonight. Listen, guys, thank you so much for participating. All right, we are hurrying on. All right, so tonight we're talking about holidating. And let me tell you what sin at your own peril. So let me tell you what holidating is all about. So according to Google, holidating means somebody you're dating for the holidays and nothing more. It's basically like cuffing season, but for national holidays throughout the year. So I know y'all single, right? And y'all want to mingle,
but not
right?
all unattached.
But not all unattached, yes. So what do you think about holidating? Is it something that you would do? Is it something that you don't think would happen? Are you into long-term relationships or just for the season? What are your thoughts on it?
Or have you
seen reasons why we would even holiday?
Yeah, or is it a good choice? What do you think?
I want to start with why we would holiday.
Yeah, why do you think somebody would holiday?
Because they don't want to be alone, and it's a at Christmas time, everyone is all family and love stories, and Hallmark is on.
Excuse me, guys.
is lit and everyone is having movies and so I guess people who feel single or those who are unattached or those who live alone may want to get warm, and it's cold in a lot of places, so they want to get warm and to have someone to distract them, if you will.
Okay.
Yes, and also, guys, if you notice, Christmas is one of the most depressing time for a lot of people as well.
And suicide goes up,
rate goes
increases
up during this time. So a lot of people might be vulnerable. The phone call comes in, that friend may call, that whatever it is, and they'll just open that door because trying to find that space for comfort and some kind of relation or relating, So yes.
And also to note that at this time as well, the family issues that exist, people start remembering because they're now seeing the display of family and love in front of them. So for those people who have broken families, for those people who we haven't spoken to my cousin or my brother, my mother, my father in such a long time, the memories I would more at attention right now, because you're seeing the display of all this family behaviors and so it's more present for you. And so at this time people actually get depressed, sometimes suicides. So it's a really for people, especially those who are alone and for those who don't have access to resources,
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
If we were to even unpack some more, even in Christendom, I can tell you this because I'm single for now. Not single, but
We're not single, darling. We're unmarried. We're not
unmarried.
single. We
Yes.
are unmarried. At the moment,
word.
we're committed to God and we belong to Him. There we go.
But the truth is, holiday seasons is for me, and I can just self-disclose, it's probably one of the worst times of the year for me.
And everybody starts saying, "You're not married yet." No, I'm not.
That question comes up, as well as in my family right now. I'm the only one
at the table, huh?
Exactly. So, and it's not because you're not satisfied with your relationship with God or your home is not happy or anything like that. Because there's those of us, that's not the issue. It's just that, you've been waiting for so long, and then everywhere you turn, there is something about love. Somewhere. It's not on your screen. It's just, around you. There are photographs, there are this, there are that. And sometimes I feel like we are not honest. We are not honest as believers, single believers especially, to say, this is how I'm feeling.
Right.
And this is how I'm feeling. And it's okay. I'm not saying that I've
is.
made peace with the feeling, but I'm just thinking, I'm not the only one.
Right.
It's holidays and I'm single and I'm good with it. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Another
when we
thing
say
to add to that.
so when we say single guy, when we say single, we're talking about we're talking about unmarried, in a relationship, right? That's you're not married, so in a way you're still single because you're not married in that aspect of it, or you just maybe good friends getting closer to actually in a relationship. So what do we have here tonight? Do we have single people who are not dating or just not married? Because that will help us to navigate.
Well, for me personally,
yes,
I'm just unmarried.
Okay, unmarried.
I do not take on that title of being single. What does that mean?
So if you're dating, is that considered single still?
I don't think I'm dating. I would not say I'm dating.
Listen, let's get some context here. Let's get some context here. If you're dating, how do you classify yourself? Are you single
dating?
Or not?
I'm dating.
Dating, you can't be single.
Dating.
There you go.
I'm dating.
But I'm unmarried.
So, well, see, that's vague, but I get it.
No, it's not vague. It's a title I'm choosing for myself.
I hear you.
Okay.
Another thing
I'm not mad at you.
Is
but
I'm engaged.
Go ahead, Jesse.
I'm engaged to be engaged. Like I'm in a long-term relationship. I've not gotten anything, but I'm engaged to be engaged. And if that engagement does not happen, fine. But that's it.
So she's dating. Is that what you call it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Okay.
it
All
is
right.
what you
Chase, you were
call
gonna
it
say
for you.
something?
Oh, before that, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that during this season as well, there are a lot of weddings. So you see a lot of persons.
That's true.
So and being invited to those weddings, and you're like, why the hell where you at, and why you don't have your Cinderella on your arm and all of those things. But at the end of the day, though, it does get you to that place of sadness sometimes, because especially what you have been through in a relationship, it
Oh,
comes back to you,
yes.
and
At that
then the
time,
hurt
right?
and the trauma,
Yeah.
and then all the effects of the heart is like it starts to unwind. So
Yeah.
basically people, it's like it's sometimes it can be bad, but it's sometimes you just have to remind yourself that listen, you have to try to be positive, because as I was speaking to a friend like before the meeting, is that sometimes the journey might be long, but at the refining process is for the betterment of you personally. So sometimes we just have to
Okay.
just go and look, yes, but no mean say you have to entertain everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Jody or Shav or LJ, anybody wants to
Oh, by
chime
the way,
in?
I'm single, so yeah,
So
so
I
that's a
think
definite.
There you
Okay,
go. There
just
you go.
pulling it
See
out
now.
there. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I think one of the issues that we technically have in Christendom, as Marsha would put it, in my
Mhm.
humble opinion, is that I think we have relegated relationships and long-term relationships to like frivolity. So it is just about having somebody and all
Okay.
of that. I think when we would
Mhm.
want to identify or consider ourselves believers, that our everything in life should accommodate and consider God. So it is it is our duty to ensure that we are not merely engaging in a relationship for the sake of a relationship,
Mhm.
but we are doing so to understanding that God has given us this responsibility, this gifting
Right.
to mature, this
Mhm.
phase to reach, and that our relationships or marriages or connections are to the fulfillment of this purpose. And I think the only reason why we need to consider that is because we identify ourselves as Christians. No, the Bible says that my people is destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. If we are not
Mhm.
cognizant of that fact, the enemy can use something that, like if you look at it in Genesis, when Adam saw Eve, he was like speechless. It brought him great joy. But if we misunderstand the depth and the responsibility that relationships for Christians carry, the enemy
Mhm.
can use our ignorance against us, and we find ourselves heartbroken. We find ourselves focusing on the wrong
True.
things.
True.
We find ourselves burning out ourselves because we have not put this issue to the Lord for Him to sort it out.
Mhm.
More times than often, we are bringing a situation to Him for Him to tailor it to us, and it doesn't necessarily go like that. So I think that is one of the issues, and probably one of the main issues that I feel that we have. We don't understand the
Okay.
responsibility of our relationships, and it is merely and only because if we engage in relationship as believers, there is always I'm going to put it this way, an ulterior motive to that relationship. And that
Mm.
ulterior motive or goal rather is to serve God through that relationship. And most of us, we don't necessarily consider that when we are
Okay.
engaging in a relationship.
Interesting
All
point.
right.
And you know, what he said right there is real serious because one, I think the worst thing that could happen, relationships are so important. Human resources, the number one resource. And I'm telling
Mhm.
you, when you get locked with the wrong person,
That is it.
Mm.
I think it's the worst thing that could ever happen to
True.
you.
True.
To
True.
get your heart wrapped up, caught
True.
up with the wrong person. Some people
Mhm.
call it unrequited love. I call it unblessed love. The kind of love that you just
Mm.
don't want, don't need. Let me tell you something. If you think being single is bad, you try unrequited, unblessed love,
Oh
unclaimed
my
love.
God.
I agree. On yo, sometimes I've witnessed some relationships, and even though I'm single, people come
Mm-mm-mm.
to people come to me and like this is what is happening in their relationship or marriage, and I'm shocked
Mm-hmm.
because the level of probably abuse, probably verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally that they undergo just because they thought that that person was the one,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just that we are impatient, and we
Mhm.
cannot going to be like a Bible toting person tonight. I'm going to
Come
say,
on,
You
your
are the
thing.
priest of the
Well,
show,
let
LJ.
me join you where you are. I
But
think
you
it's
know,
more than impatience. I think there's a real thing called the libido that exists.
I understand,
Sex
like
drive,
we're
and
not going to
sometimes,
negate that. We're not going to
yeah,
negate
I'm
like
just, and I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying it's a real thing. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to navigate it mentally,
Right.
it's a physical thing. And because we have five senses, and those five senses sometimes make us forget that we're not just a physical being, we're spiritual.
yeah.
And so we
Mm-hmm.
become
Mm-hmm.
very present. We conform, where the conscious is so strong that the subconscious, which is really what motivates us, is almost hushed,
Yes.
and then and that's when we sometimes make choices that are not wholesome for us, that we're not even
Yes.
in the consciousness of. But go ahead.
Mm.
Yes. You
and
know,
it's
Led by the
because I
flesh.
think
go
okay.
go ahead, LJ. Go ahead.
No, and like to elaborate on what like Kelly was
Mm-hmm.
saying, I think that a lot of times we spend our time focusing on the wrong things. So
Mm-hmm.
like we don't have the info like controlling what needs to be controlled as per the suggestion of Kelly is not necessarily your duty. It is the Bible says that if you submit yourself to
Right.
the Lord, He will
Okay.
direct you. You understand? The thing that we don't do. And me not talk like my have it all together. It's just like it's a Christian show and you have to have like somebody that taught the Bible. So
But
No, be yourself,
but
be
you know,
Tuna, brother.
authentic.
Got tuna,
but listen,
bro.
but the thing is that, right? The thing is that I want to bring out here is that a lot of people who say they're single or dating, we heard
Mm-hmm.
tonight earlier the name coach was mentioned a couple of times. And so a lot of us are looking for that person, but we're not ready for that person. We don't become the person. We
and
don't become
and
the ready
and
person.
and
So
that's one of the things I was
Yeah.
saying as well, is that sometimes we end up in so like a simple Bible story. I don't know if everybody knows it. There's this instance where David was in a war, and I think it is in First Samuel something or Second
Mhm.
Samuel. But the Bible says that he was attacking a group of Philistines, I believe it was, and he was already on a winning streak, like he
Mhm.
was winning the war. But the Bible said that David stopped and he asked the Lord, "Should I overtake this troop?" And the Bible says that he heard back from the Lord, and the Lord said to him that when you hear
Mm-hmm.
me go before you and you hear me on top of the trees, then you know that I have given you the battle in your hands. So for me, that is just suggesting, or it is further in the point in my case to say that a lot of times we are dating the right person, we are engaging in the right things, but we may be doing it at the wrong time. Like for argument's sake, sex is not wrong. Sex is something that God created, but the incorrectness of sex comes when it is in a particular context. God designed it for marriage. And a lot of times we are engaging in relationships and we are pushing for a certain level of relationship in a
That
time
is
that
it.
it is not ready for. If
Mhm.
you can eat ackee, there's one time ackee can kill you, there's a next time it full your belly. You can eat cassava, there's one time it can kill you, but there's another time that it can full your belly. A lot of times Christians and believers and individuals, because we're waiting so long, because we're so fed up, because we are so influenced by external things, that we are picking the ackee when it's not right. We are eating the cassava when it is not prepared properly. And we find ourselves, blaming God when sometimes we just needed to wait a little bit more time for the Lord to work out things. And then there's like the opposite. Like some people just have to go through things so God can give them testimony.
I hear you,
But
brother.
yeah,
But there's
well,
a question I want to ask though.
I
I
think
mean,
Jody was going to
we're
say
all
something.
talking about our feelings and so on. But I mean, as single dating people, and we know the issues of the Bible and everything like that. But how do you control those urges? I know in the holiday time, everybody get tingly, and I want to feel some warmth. I want to feel the love, and it's our body's natural reaction to want that kind of a attention and affection. As single persons who are dating, persons who are not committed, how do you navigate that or control that? Do I go look for somebody and just be with them because of the holiday, or just be like, it's whatever? I see Jody smiling away like she wants to answer me.
Yes, I
Go,
think she has
Jody. Go,
something to
Jody.
say.
I think
So
I'm
why?
the wrong person to answer this question. But what I wanted to say before that I'm a divorcee. So for me, being as young as I am, I'm 32 years old. Yes, yes,
Gorgeous too.
yes. I'm 32 years old, and I've been through a divorce. I've been divorced for over 3 years now, and sometimes it get hard because my ex is remarried and everything, and people, what's going on? You're a
I
beautiful
know,
girl.
right?
Going on. But one of the things that Marsha said that really pulls my attention, that I believe and I know that being single, it has a pain that it comes with. And what I mean has a pain is like hoping and waiting. And that's one of the things that the Lord spoke to me about the wait. He spoke to me about the wait. And sometimes it gets really rough. It gets really rough, especially with sex drive, and when you're in your 30s and in your peak. It's like heaven is coming down, right? Heaven is coming down, right? So I think for me personally, it's really hard. And even when you spoke about holiday dating, um, one of the things that I struggle with being here, America is different from Jamaica. So when you can see a guy that you like, and both of you like, okay, let's see where this is going. If you speak to somebody else, it's going to cause a problem. Here you can date 5, 10 guys, and it's okay,
True.
right? So no,
5, 10 guys, huh? 1, 2,
You say you
3,
have
4,
10 guys dating for the holiday, Jody?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You should date as many as you. It's called
There's a whole
dating.
lot.
Date,
It's
date,
raining,
date.
man. Hallelujah. It's
It's
raining.
raining.
I'm thinking, Jody's thinking context,
I know.
because there is open dating and there's closed dating. So I
Yeah.
think too.
Dating is dating.
No, there are two types of dating. I'm not talking about Christian
Exclusive.
and non-Christian context, because there is the one where we both sit and we have a conversation. I will say, listen, dating is just collecting data.
Words.
So, right.
Oh.
So there are parameters and there
Yeah.
are, you
Well,
understand?
my life
You're not
lessons
a
have taught me
thinking.
that dating is dating. No matter
Right.
what
You
he
are
tells
entitled to
you,
your
or no
beliefs,
matter what he
Bekele.
displays to you, no matter how many rings he sends to you,
I would love to
until
see
you
a
walk
video.
down that aisle, you will not be fooled, because that same man will rip your heart out of your chest.
That's
and
why they call it. That's why they
Depends
call
on
it
your
dating.
emotional
That's why they call it
investment.
dating.
No.
Dating doesn't mean
hold on.
marriage.
Yes. You
So I
don't
want
have
to
to
ask.
agree with
Nothing
me.
else.
You don't have to agree with me. That's
But
fine.
dating,
I'm not trying to agree or disagree. I'm just saying
right?
dating is
But
dating.
but guys, in
Right,
context,
but there
dating
is
exactly.
open and there is
There you
closed.
go.
Yes, it is.
So Jody, because you saying now that you are experiencing a different culture, and with the dating experience, what is that like now?
It's different because it's not even about the virus and you're not able to see people face,
Mm,
sorry. But
mhm.
America is not like Jamaica that you'll be walking on the road and this guy be like, "Ooh, girl, you looking so good," or whatever. Even being in church,
Mm,
persons will be in there that like you and not say anything. So the approach is different. So the
mm,
thing that helps here is online dating and Facebook. I think Facebook is as a beautiful platform about online dating.
Dating.
You have your section where you can put in if you just want just Christian alone, right?
mhm.
So it's a beautiful platform. However, you have different platform that has dating, right? For me, I
Go ahead, girl.
thing, you understand? Because some people may be watching, so I gotta be very wise in what I say.
Very, very politically
May I
correct. I
ask
hear you.
something though? Isn't there a difference between dating and courting? Because
There
in a way,
Yes.
I
There
is.
feel
is.
like,
There
because
is.
isn't it
Yeah.
at courting that exclusivity even begins?
I
In
think
the
so.
essence of what dating is. Dating is getting to know people and different people. When you're courting now, that's a whole different thing, no?
But I think dating though is the person how they think is where their minds are at, because the people who are dating and they're serious. I mean, there's no
Mhm.
ring, there is no courting. They're like, you are the one,
Mhm.
and they are on it. So that's another.
Mhm.
It's also a mental thing as well.
This is
And,
what
or maybe it's an information thing, an education thing,
It's
and
the
maybe it's
thing.
the
Yes.
coaching coming out. I don't know. But I think,
Yeah.
LJ said something earlier, and I wanted to say something towards that. You see, there's a thing called self knowledge.
Hold on, DJ Kelly. Shav, just hold your point, okay? So you speak after DJ Kelly. Go ahead, DJ. DJ Kelly.
And to continue, oh,
Yes, you have
you
to
said to
continue.
hold.
I'm
Yes.
just telling Shav to hold her point so she doesn't
Oh,
forget
okay,
it.
no problem. Thanks. There's a thing called self knowledge, knowing self. Who am I? What am I about? How do I want to be loved? How do I want to love? You see, learning self is where control and everything else come about. I'm single and I've been celibate most of my life, right? And
Not hearing you.
DJ. I'm not hearing DJ Kelly. All right, Shav, could you? Oh, wow. All right, Shav, could you just go ahead with your point until we get back DJ Kelly on the
remembering.
line?
okay, no
Okay.
Okay.
She's
okay,
back.
no problem. Should she
All right.
continue?
It's okay. No, go ahead. You go ahead. I've been talking for a while.
Okay, so first of all, I am single. I am not dating, so it seems as if I'm the only one who is single, not dating, and unmarried.
I'm not dating either. I just choose to label myself unmarried.
Okay. All right. So, first of all, I don't believe in holidating for Christians because as children of God, we need to be intentional. The description of holidating that you gave, Lady Misty,
Mm-hmm.
was dating or being with someone for a short period of time or for a season.
Right.
Now,
Right.
just what Marcia J had said, that it was a painful time for her. You have other persons who really do feel that, sadness, or it's a little touchy or sensitive when it comes on to
Mm-hmm.
certain holidays. Now, as a Christian, if you're into holidating, you need to reevaluate yourself. Why?
May I
Because
ask why?
why?
I think dating is dating and you should always be dating. And if it so happens to be short term, then it's okay. I think, however, what may be missing is, are you self-aware enough? And do you I think isn't there a difference between self-control and just getting to know people? Like, help me understand, why shouldn't they date dating
Holiday dating.
during the holiday.
Just for a period, the intention of just satisfying, temporarily satisfying a lonely feeling is very dangerous. Just as how Minister Marsha J had said it was very sensitive, a man might get someone like Minister Marsha J, who's really intentional, who has her head on her body, but really would like to experience this intimacy, not in physical intimacy, but this intimacy with someone. And sometimes persons who are holidaying don't come out and say, hey, I just want somebody for a season. If you're interested,
That's a
hey.
point.
But isn't that
you should communicate
Go
that
ahead.
for other
And you're in charge of your own emotions.
For most persons,
you are in charge of your feelings and your emotions. What you do. Go ahead.
But as she said, they don't. Yeah, most persons are not intentional, and most persons,
so you can't. But
especially, it's basically saying
somebody else.
It's basically saying that. All right, listen, it's just a hookup. Just for our holiday, it's just a hookup. So when you say dating, or you just come out, all right, you're gonna come out and say some people are not gonna do that because some people are, for example, are looking for something that will last for the rest of their life. They want something permanent, not temporary. So it depends. As you said, it depends on the mental aspect of the person. But at the end of the day, you're dating for the holidays. I agree with her that at the end of the day, holiday dating to me is foolishness. You understand? To me, because at the end of the day, for persons out there who understand what love is and who have experienced love and literally know the love of God and want to distribute it and then have a relationship that God will bless. Why? What is the sense of just a temporary fix? It's like you're saying, let's fornicate.
I think you mix up relationship and dating.
Well, I'm comparing them. I'm comparing them to show you.
No,
that,
you're talking about sex. So these are three different.
I'm trying to say that there are persons who
want dating,
a relationship,
and I hear relationship, and I hear sex.
That will go into. All right, let me explain. I'm saying there are persons who want a relationship, and there are persons who will start off dating for a permanent relationship. You understand? There, as you say, it depends on the mindset of the individual. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody understand?
Yes, I'm following you.
People may come in to start dating, but they're actually looking for a permanent relationship, right? So, and then there are persons who just want a temporary fix. You understand? So I agree that holiday dating to me is foolishness. Because at the end of the day, even if
that's how you feel.
No, this is my opinion.
Yeah. Remember, the whole topic is not just dating, it was holidating. So that's what we are addressing. So we're not addressing dating on a whole where you get to know persons. We're addressing holidating. The fact that we are Christians, we should understand that God is intentional. He's intentional with everything.
Very much so.
Right? And the thing about it, can you imagine if he was supposed to use you for a time and leave you?
That is.
And not be intentional with you? No. Listen.
I'm lost. I'm a little bit confused.
All right, no problem. No. I'll explain. The thing about it is, holidating. Somebody coming saying that, okay, I'm going to just get a fling and move on.
You are holidays.
But is that what dating is? No. Dating is.
I guess it's the culture difference.
The culture difference is dating is a little bit more than just holidaying. It's like just a taste of what you would get in the overall experience. Remember, yes, holidaying is okay, December 1 to 30. All right, so I'm with you at the party. I'm your arm date, and we're hanging. I'm hanging out with you. Yes. But if both parties are not at the place where, okay, this is what it's going to be, it's going to cause problems. And I think
that's a different matter. That's a
and I think
That's a
And
completely different issue.
I'm thinking that is what our guests are talking about. However, if both parties say, okay, we're just hooking up for the holidays, then I think that it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm listening to the guests and I'm listening to them speak. I'm listening to Shav, I'm listening to Chase, and they're saying they won't do it because they
Fair
would
enough.
want relationships that would go into permanent relationships. Am I getting it correctly?
Hmm.
And I
Okay,
completely
great.
understand, if I may comment, I completely understand their positions, but we're here to discuss the topic, right? So
So let me
what I can't, what I don't understand. Go ahead, Keith.
I'm sorry. Let's kind of get this really the context here. So holiday dating is a temporary thing, right? That's in
Yes,
both
it
parties'
is.
mind. There's no mystery there. It's a holiday dating. We're doing it from December 1st to December 31st, correct?
Or to the 1st of January, right?
So what were we saying? Go ahead, Jess. You can jump in.
So, kind of. So, how I thought of it was basically like cuffing season, which really is from like December 1st to it'll kind of like spread into like say
It starts in
Valentine's Day.
October. It
Like
starts in
Valentine's
October
Day.
and lasts up to Valentine's, yeah.
That
Okay.
lasts up to Valentine's.
Mhm.
So, but I still agree that it's just temporary. Like like even though I'm dating just one person, but if I'm single and I know after a while I want to be in an actual relationship with someone, I'm not going to use this time frame to just, oh, let me just go find someone. Okay, 3 months, you know, saw my parents, had the meals, okay, bye, and just leave, because that's not what I want. So I won't use that time period to just go and throw them. But I'll use it to get to know someone. If that makes, I don't know, I hope it makes sense. But
well, let me say this, DJ Kelly. Let me say this real quick. Yeah. Is that the way I look at holiday dating, just by hearing everyone share and so forth, is that I believe that there is someone for me that God has purpose-wise. I really do believe that.
Yes.
I believe that holiday dating may let me allow them to miss that, because sometimes you get into with something that really wasn't the thing that you're supposed to get involved. And it could be experimentative. It could be.
I think it's perspective.
So now,
yeah, please, it's
I
perspective.
might miss my prize trying to feel out the little seasonal thing. So that's a thought.
I think it's all perspective. This is what I understand dating to be.
Right.
I meet someone.
Mm-hmm.
I like you. I want to get to know you. And then it goes through different stages where we decide whether or not we should continue dating or not, or wherever it's going. Now, holiday dating, I think, as I see it, is really, I'm going to be intentional about dating during this time. I'm going to be intentional. Like, I don't want to be alone. I'm going to find someone. It's not in all cases that someone starts dating during, I've heard stories of persons who started dating. Some people go date just to go to a wedding and end up being together. So I think it's a matter of perspective. It's how you see it. But this is what I would like to ask, because when Chabonnet spoke about dating, it should be intentional. And God, please explain that for me, because I just don't understand it. Like, someone said I'm behaving strong. What does that mean? I am a strong woman. What does that mean?
Right.
That I know my opinion and I'm clear on it. Is that, what do you mean when you say strong? Please explain it.
All right, so Chauvenet, not Chauvenet, sorry, DJ Kelly, I understand what you're saying now, but because it's like you're going into it with the possibility that it might go to
when I'm dating, I have no possibility. It's dating. I have no expected outcome. It's dating. And I think that's the mistake we make sometimes.
So if you
dating.
So now again, so now we see where perspective now.
Yeah.
Is also playing a role. So that's why you.
But you're saying it's more than perspective. Look at the definitions for the terms. It's more than perspectives. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of times we end up in situations because of these perspectives that we have. We need to give ourselves time. Dating is dating. Courting is courting.
So question. Can we go with our perspective? Can we do that? Allow that perspective?
Elijah. LJ.
So
Go ahead,
Kelly,
LJ.
Kelly said something a while ago about like looking up the definition of the term. So I'm just like a random Google search, and it is telling me that dating is a stage of romantic relationships where people assess suitability. Reading further into the definition, there is also
suitability.
Hold on, but further also, there's a section in there that speaks about like sex. So just putting it out there for, you can technically say that where Chase and Chev are coming from, they're not entirely correct. If understandably that like this definition found is not exhausting the possible term, and it's not like I would never use this in a research paper, but it's just looking at the information before me, it kind of covers some of the aspects that Chase and Chev are alluding to. But I think one of the things that can bring clarity to the discussion and make it a little bit more meaningful, we're speaking about holidating. What is happening in the context of the holiday? I think if we can identify those instances or those occurrences that are going to happen in that framework of holidating, then we can further have that discussion. So in my mind,
I like that you said that.
In my mind,
I really like that. Go on.
So in my mind, I make it seem like say yo is like you know when I go up on the road, I am probably say to our friends say, "We really don't want to go alone. You're free. You want forward. You want to go with me." If at that we're gonna do during the holiday period, like it not to be a big deal. But what constitutes holiday in the purpose of this discussion? I guess that now, if we identify that, as I said before, it's gonna make the debate more meaningful. I guess everybody will be guided in terms of or the discussion. So like that is my main question. So I hear, like, I love how Kelly's speaking, like she just like on the ball and like very like professor lecturer, and everybody is like, Chev and Chase coming like two Christian in a evolution class.
Oh my God.
No, let me be clear. I respect your perspectives. Let me be very clear on that. I respect your perspectives. It's just that I'm thinking, like, I like what you said, LJ. What's going to happen in the context of that dating? That's between those two people. I think sometimes we just get too caught up in, so if you say dating, then what? Somebody asked the question, what's the purpose of dating if you have no expectations? I don't even think I want to have expectations when I'm married. My only expectations can only be on myself. My happiness is relying upon me. And that's when you get disappointed, when you start having expectations. So no, I'm not just out there saying, oh, let's date so we can move on. No. However, if you say God is going to take control, then let him.
Okay,
no, but
that makes sense.
God taking control, Kelly, is not negating the fact that you have a list that you would want to be fulfilled, which speaks to expectations. So for me, I can understand like what I would say to an individual is not that they shouldn't have an expectation, but have realistic expectations. You know that you're working as a security guard, you cannot walk into a Porsche dealership wanting to buy a car in the next 2 months.
Irene, I hear you, but no, not having expectations of another human being does not mean that I'll accept anything. I have expectations of myself. I know what I desire, and I'm going to meet people, get to know them. There's a part in the definition that you read, get to know them to see if we are compatible, see if our purpose connects.
But I think
getting
Kelly,
to know you and dating and sex
Kelly,
and relationship are three different things in my understanding.
But
I'm going to pause.
I think I hear Jess. I hear Jess with the hands up. Let me hear what Jess.
Yeah, I think the word expectation is the wrong word. I think why date if you don't have any values? Because as a woman, I feel a lot of women put expectations when they see a guy and they have all this potential. I can't make a dude have this potential that's in my head or how I see him. He has to want to do it for himself. He has to want to put in the work to get there. So expectations, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a list of like certain things that you want in your partner or something like that, but the expectation is the wrong word. I think the word should be values, not having values, because if you have values, you're going to stick to them and you won't accept anything and everything.
But I think expectations and values are two different things. Your
That's what she was
values,
saying.
your values dictate what you expect. I think that we should have expectations. Like
I agree.
Like I expect that when we are dating, fine. When we're dating, if we're dating, you look good. I am not going to say that you looking good means I must have locks like Jody and you must always wear earring like Jody. That is unrealistic.
Jody, what happened there? Please tell us what just happened.
You look good, Jody.
That is being like unrealistic. I can't expect. So to be like, quite frankly, I cannot be dating Kelly and have Kelly and expect Kelly to look, behave, and approach life from the perspective of Jody. Or I cannot be dating Jody and expect. So I'm saying I have an expectation. Do what you do, but I am not unrealistic. I am not requiring you to be another individual. I am not forcing you into a mold. Right?
Exactly.
And bear in mind, the expectation thing came up from the question someone raised. What's the purpose of dating if you have no expectations? So context of my response was around that.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So clarity is good. Because when you said, DJ Kelly, when you said like you're not expecting anything, you're not going
if I'm dating, if I'm only dating you and I am not yet at courting, or when I, based on what I understand dating to be, when I'm dating you, I have no expectations. And to be honest with you, the way I live my life and who I want to be and the relationships I want to be in, I try not to have expectations of others, but to show up correct myself. I work on me. I have expectations of me, because the truth of the matter is expectations lead to just disappointments. I want an authentic person. See, I want to see you. I want to connect with you.
Okay.
That's an expectation.
And that may be for you. I'm saying for me, it's not an expectation. It's an expected outcome. We see it differently.
Okay.
I have a question. My question is, you call this holidating. So I'm here, I'm feeling lonely. I'm saying the holidays coming up, Christmas is coming up, and I need to find me somebody because I don't know.
Call me over there, Jody. I'll be right there, Jody. Call me.
You can call on my name. You know wherever I am.
Jody, you're getting an addition to your dating list.
I'm drinking my wine.
If you're okay dating older woman,
I'm 30 years old as of the 7th, so we're good.
You know what? Hey, I feel a shout coming on. I feel a shout coming on tonight.
Just took a different turn a while ago.
Hallelujah.
Going to shift sometime.
You just never know.
Hallelujah.
It just might be the connection that we need. All right.
Oh my
God.
Well, you know.
That's what I was asking. Is that okay? Is that okay for you to say, okay, that's holidating, being here, feeling single, say, okay, I'm going to put myself out there? Because a lot of Christians, what we intend to do, like God is going to send him. God is going to send him. And you're here sitting in your room, you're just waiting for him to come. Right? And then they teach something else to say that women are not chasers. But yes, we're not chasers. However, we can go dating site, We can put ourselves in certain position. We can go to we can go to, you know, some place and meet people and get to know people and all of that.
And
So
interact, yes.
right, interacting. So don't be too religious not to move,
That
right?
is,
Don't be too religious and be stuck in what you have been taught over the years. Because I'm a personalist. I'm not religious. No.
spiritual.
So a lot of Christians would not go on a dating site, will not sign up. I've been on dating site for a long time. Yes, I have bad times, I have good times, I've met nice guys, and let me say, I have met this guy right from face to
There we
face,
go.
and I'm gonna tell you this story. I met this is oh my god is
Yeah, we expect. Yeah, man. Yeah, we get you. We get you.
we we dated for a while. He's a Christian. He's a man of God. He loves the Lord. Everything. This man is so perfect, right?
Sounds like
Well,
me.
it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me, right? So when we spoke and everything, we realized that we're compatible for each other. Not, he's okay. I'm okay. It's just that we are on two different roads. So if God
Okay.
said to me today, Jody, I want you to move to DC, I want you to move to a different state, he's not going to move because that is not where God is calling him, and that is fine. That is understand. So this when I met him on the site, I was like, God, thank you, Jesus. This is the one. Well, I pray that.
But you know, but you know what?
And that's what happens when you date a lot. When you date.
But see, you see, at the end of the day, guys, as if we are Christians, right? We know we serve a Father who cares about us, our mental state, or emotional state, or financial state. He cares about us in every way. If we are sincere that we want to please Him first, all right, really sincere about it, and we are open to what? To Him directing us, because the way He directs us, it may not be a voice. These are situations that He puts in our places, people that He connects us with. And if we are open and we are prayerful about it, I believe that whether you stay home in your room, or you go out, or you stay in the middle somewhere, He can touch, He can make it happen. And when you see that person, you're going to know something going to happen. Boom. You will almost know.
Suppose you know
if you're really in tune with yourself and with Him. And so some may find it through the social media platform. Some may find it through just a friend. And my pastor said he actually found his wife because the pastor booked himself twice and he couldn't go to 2 events. So he asked him to go to meet one of his engagements. And that's where he found his wife. Who would have thought? He didn't know that. So there are different ways God navigate our lives. As long as we are sincere about it, we are open to be led by Him. We can find a spouse anywhere, or dating, or we can find the person. So that's my take on that.
What about this is just probably a general question, but what if you found the person and you are, based on your experience, you're traumatized in allowing the person to get in? What about if it's a case like that, where you know it's like you know the person, you know it's her, but based on what you've been through, like you thought the previous one was her, but it was so traumatizing that even you ended up in a state of depression for like a year or 2 and couldn't come out of it. But if it's a case like that, where and plus she's in a different country, right? And you feel the connection and everything, but like, what are you going to do about it? The long distance plus the trauma.
Wow, that's such a good question.
I mean, the reality is that you never want to get back in anything if you have the trauma. That's number one. And that's why I mentioned earlier about coaching, knowing yourself, learning yourself, dealing with your trauma and your pain. Number two, again, if we talk about God, we can't mix God and man. He can do anything. Anything with Him is possible. It's really about us allowing that to happen. You know, I mean, I've seen some stories that would blow your mind. How God makes this happen for two individuals that He wants together for a purpose, a particular cause, whatever that is. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend someone. Again, I mean, as we in a world now where we have a lot of information, we're in the information age, so we almost have no excuse not to get information, how to be a better person, how to deal with depression, deal with hurt, deal with pain. So we are here to get it. So once we get that kind of resources, then of course we'll be able to transition into another relationship, whatever that is, and be effective. You know.
Also,
Okay.
DJ Key.
Trauma and pain is something that is down my lane. So I have to say something about it. Okay, so one of the things that you should realize and you should know, and we all should know, that trauma and pain, it takes time to heal. You take time to heal, right? You need time, right? And however you can release that pain, you need to, you know yourself well to know how. If you want to cry, if you're not a crier, maybe you're a crier. I think you're a crier, right?
Me?
You need to cry that. You need to cry that thing out, because what pain does, you'll be feeling pain, and because you're a man, you absorb it, and because you absorb it, you
Yeah.
have that spirit of resentment, and also being in a relationship, you coming up on fear. You understand? Not pushing your all, not giving your all to that individual, and you are the person that is hurting, and hurt people hurt people.
That is
Right?
it.
Remember,
Yeah.
people hurt people. And one of the things with me that I have so much experience in my life, I'm so young, but I have so much experience even going through my divorce. Right now, my ex-husband, we can call each other, we can laugh and be like nothing ever happened. But that didn't come over time. That didn't come overnight. It took time. It took time. Right? And even trauma, I have gone through trauma in my childhood, and even when I was old, I didn't even know that that trauma
It's
affected
lingering.
me. Right. I didn't even know, because I absorb it. I put it in the back of my mind. But anything that you hid in the back of your mind, it is gonna come back. It is gonna come back. It is gonna come right out. And even don't want to go on this topic, but even persons that are, for instance, gotten raped early in their past, even when they get married and everything, there are times when that thing will flash back. So you need time. If you need to speak to somebody about it, that's fine. And one of the things with Christian, we don't think we need counseling. Don't let me get
That
in
is
this
it.
right now.
Coaching.
We
Come
don't
on.
think we don't think we need counseling, and we need counseling. We need people that we can talk to. We are times when we don't feel confident to speak to people in our church or whatever, but we need counseling. You need to sit and a coach and speak to somebody and release that thing in you. It needs to come out. It needs to come out some way. I'm very passionate about this, so it's something that I'm
We can see it. We can see it.
We can see that,
Where's
Jody.
the emoji when you need it?
and it's that down my lane, and that's a part of my ministry. So
yes,
and that pain that you talk about, Jody. Sorry, that pain that you talk about, that pain become a legacy, passed down from one.
It does. Yeah.
Yes,
the
that's true. That's true.
And then we lock it into these belief systems, ironclad systems with those ironclad by pain. And so as soon as you start speaking or you start feeling challenged, it's a problem.
Yes.
You know, and it colors everything we do. It colors the relationships. Human resource is the most powerful resource. That's number one. Just think about when someone employs someone. Do you notice what they do for the first 3 months? Probation.
Yes.
Probation. That would be I think I'm frozen.
I could hear you.
We were hearing you. We were hearing you, DJ.
Probation. Yet we want to bring people into our souls in 3 months.
Come on now.
I've never holidated, nor do I know if I ever will. But if someone wants to, I would say, be open to whatever route you want to take to find yourself. One of the things I learned about dating is me. When I started dating, I joined eHarmony. Someone forced me to go there. I didn't even want to go, pay for me.
Sign up.
And OMG, I learned so much about myself. I thought I was going there to meet people. I went there and met myself.
I got.
Wow.
It's okay. Those 3 months probationary, if they are paying millions sometimes for those jobs, but they still take you through 3 months. What are we doing dating and marrying in 3 months? Giving our souls to people. Our soul. Anyway. So all I'm saying,
I'm feeling God on this. I'm feeling God on this.
it's a self-awareness thing. It's a learning who you are thing. It's important. And I'm not saying anyone should holiday. But this is what I'll say. If you are sad and another human being can help you, be open to the possibility. That's all I would say. Be open to the possibility. If you find you have no self-control, you lack self-control, and you're not able to control your having sex, then don't meet in person. But that doesn't mean you should meet. Please meet as many people as you can. Heartbreak is a wicked thing. But break me, Lord, please break me to build me. Your greatness is in your brokenness. The greatness of your relationships are in the brokenness that you have to go through. You can't negate those experiences, my darlings. You have to give yourself time to meet, to greet, to time. Get to know people from all over the world. Meet a man who is in Thailand, a man that is in Japan, a man that is in America. Get to know the minds of men.
I'm in America, y'all.
I'll say this to you, right? I'll say this. My worst heartbreak was by a man of God. A man of God who I respect him. I will forever love him. But he ripped my heart to shreds. And it
That's a whole other episode, DJ Kelly.
No people. Give yourself a chance to learn yourself. That's what I'll say.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. Oh my God.
No, we went way over the time, but it looks like this was one of those
there's a lot more to talk about.
Extended versions, yes. Extended versions. I want to ask one more question before we go, and it's just like giving you all a minute to answer. A minute.
A minute
to answer as we wrap up. I know we have so many things to unpack. It was such a rich conversation, and persons are able to express themselves. Oh yes, Chase, there's a part 2. Yes, and Chase,
and
they're
the comment
loving
section in YouTube is going crazy.
Yes, and Chase, they are loving you over there. Okay, they're just loving you over there.
Pick them up, Lisa.
Yes, I want to big up Lisa. Yes, I want to big up Lashawn. Right, I want to big up Judy and she. Yeah, I want. Yes, I want to big up. Let me see who else is over there chatting away. Yeah, I see Lisa just talking, just just go out with herself over
and
there.
Over here too.
Yes,
over
and
here too.
In the Zoom room. Yes. So I want to say thank you guys for engaging in the conversation, because we're all in this thing together. Yes, we have to big it up. Yes. I want to ask this final question to all of you. What advice would you give a single person from your own experiences? What is something you would tell a single person now in this season?
Learn who you are and love him or her.
All right.
By any means necessary, learn who you are.
Learn who you are. Okay, Jody.
Okay. Because you you went through trauma and pain doesn't mean the outcome of a relationship is going to be the same, or your last relationship is going to be the same. If you see the need that you need to speak to somebody that you can trust. If you can speak to your pastor, speak to whomever, somebody that you can trust. If you need to go to counseling, go to counseling. Nothing isn't wrong with going to counseling. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for you. Say you're doing it for me. I am doing it for me. I am doing it for me. So you need to be fit. Well, some stuff needs to be done in you, and
Yes.
you're going to do it. So
And
moving
Jody, that is
into
for everybody.
2021 is for everyone. Moving into 2021, we're going to do something about this hurt, this pain, and trauma. Out the door.
That's right. All right,
And
Shav.
that's for everyone. If you think you've never had a broken heart, you've been broken, because that's the only way purpose can come through.
Amen. Shav, your turn.
One advice I would give a single person, or a collective sum of advice. I believe that you need to be one with yourself, learn who you are, learn to love yourself. Because when you are whole, that means when you have forgiven yourself, when you have forgiven others, when you know what you stand for, when you value yourself, you are able to walk around confidently. You are able to stand even when things around you fall apart. Even if Mr. Right comes and somehow he loses his way, the things that he does will hurt a little, but you will not be broken. The thing about it, you must be one with yourself and God before you become one with someone else. And the last thing, the right one, or the one that the Lord sends, he's not to, or he or she is not to complete you, but to complement you on your purpose. Because God is very intentional, and it's not about us, really. We want to make it about us, but the reality is not about us. And when we can understand that we move about each day on purpose, then the person that you are going to be joined with is to complement your purpose. If you are not whole, you cling on to someone and they will treat you anyway, and you will be so broken. So learn or try your best to be one with yourself and God, and then trust me, you can move mountains.
That was great.
Amen to
That was
that,
2 minutes. That
Chase.
was great. 2 minutes though. That was great.
All right, so
Sorry.
all right. My few words, based on my experiences, I would tell persons to trust God, regardless of what you may be feeling and what you have experienced. Trust Him that He's guiding your steps. That all our steps are ordered by God. Righteous steps are ordered by God. That another thing is that embrace past, present, and so you can embrace the future. Simple as that. But yeah, I have some stuff to say, but I can't express it right now. So yeah, basically that. All right.
All right. And the priest in the room. The priest in the room. Go ahead, LJ.
When I like how you do with me, no mistake.
60 seconds. 60 seconds, big priest.
Tell the honest truth, I think some of us, we are not honest with ourselves, and that's one of the first things we need to be honest with yourself. Like, like your nose, tell yourself, say, like your nose, but be on a journey to understand that you will move from that self-hatred to self-love. Be honest with yourself.
Right. All right. Jesse?
A lot of people stole mine, so but I guess I'm just gonna say, to keep it short, to know that God knows the plans that He has for you, and truly dig deep and know that verse, Jeremiah 29:11. But truly dig deep and understand that no matter where you are, whether you're alone, know it's okay to be alone, because for whatever reason you needed that right now.
Nothing good will He withhold.
So
All
hold
right.
on that whatever plans that he has for you in whatever season you are in your life and future, know that it's not to harm you, it's to prosper you and give you hope. So that's it.
Amen to
And
that.
I
Marsha
think there's
J.
some seasons of breaking too, you know, break, break,
Yep.
break. It's okay, break.
Okay.
Yes. Marsha J.
Okay, I would say, like LJ, be honest with where you are. Nothing is wrong with that. I think so many times we put a band-aid or put scripture over how we feel sometimes, and it makes us
Yes.
It's about the human aspect.
spiritually hypocritical
Yeah.
about it. Like the scripture is supposed to just make everything magically go away. It's a process that we're going
Yes.
through. That's one. Two, for this Christmas, I would say surround yourself with people that love you.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with
That's
people
it.
that love you, and and they are aware, because what happened to us, especially for those of us who celebrate or who we are in congregations where there's the married couple Sundays and so on. One single came to me and said, don't they realize that we're sitting here in the congregation, and it's not easy for us to sit through 5 minutes of people celebrating anniversaries and we're not there. Everybody's at a different place, but once you're around people that are very aware of where you are, you will see the kindness that comes out
Yes.
in that. So my time is up.
But may I say
All
something
right.
more?
My 2 cents though is just being single is not a death sentence. All right. So do not approach singleness like that. That's the first thing. I know it's a process, and I know everybody at each stage in their own singleness goes through their own pain and their own trauma, just like what Jody said. And they go through things just like all the guests said tonight. But being single is not a death sentence. Once you own yourself, you own your ish. Yeah, you own your ish, you own the things that are your flaws, and you accept them, and then you work on you. You may not be single for too long, and you know that, as Jesse said, do not I lost my train of thought. Do not fail at knowing the plans that God has for you. Once you know that, you're good to go. DJ.
Yes, I would say it's better. I think DJ Kelly was saying something before. So finish your thought, and I'll do my piece, and we close it out. Is that sounds good?
I think I've said
Okay.
enough, but thank you, Keith. Thank you. But I think I've said enough, so I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Well, let me say, ladies and gentlemen, you guys were fabulous tonight. Fantastic. Smart, young Black folks sharing. I'm loving every bit of it. But I would say this, that for me, you've got to love yourself and be happy with yourself. If you can master being happy alone by yourself, you're ready for dating. You really are.
Yes.
Again, be open to learn and grow. And don't limit ourselves and limit our possibilities out there.
Yes.
We are very colorful people. We're very dimensional. We're very creative, and I think that we're open. God will pour in and pour us and give us all we need and who we need, when we need, and what we need. So my last word is that, guys, we're going to stay prayed up as always. Stay in tune with ourselves and be happy with ourselves and love ourselves. Believe me, it's like magnet. It'll just flow over.
I'll say one thing before I go, Keith. When you finish,
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I feel inspired to say it, so I'm going to say it. There's a power that lies in pain. And a lot of times when we have conversations around relationships, oftentimes our decisions are based on trying to stay away from pain. It's what got us into a capitalist society, trying to stay away from pain. When I just said that person ripped my heart apart, I'm so thankful to him and I'm so honored to have loved him, because with pain comes purpose. With pain comes the gift. Don't be careful how you run away from your pain. Own what you feel when you feel it. God knows you're going to fail. It's okay.
Yes, that's right.
There's a power that comes with it. He said it for he knows the plans For he knows the plans.
Prayer.
And I remember it was the Israel during the Israel thing, right? Where they went across read the story. He knows the plans don't come without the pain. So let's not use that to cover up that sometimes your heart is gonna break. And if your heart has never been broken, do not get married unless you're ready to have it ripped apart. Because you're dealing with human beings, and to love is to break.
You know what? I made a statement.
I just wanted to say that.
You know, DJ Kelly, that's powerful. And I say this one last thing, is that Bible said, for God to love the world, that he gave to what? To die.
Okay.
So if you're ready for love, anybody here ready for love,
his own heart out.
Get ready to die. If you're ready for love,
Nice.
Get ready to die. You know, and it's not a sad note.
Change yourself.
It's not a sad note, because death sometimes, out of death comes what? Life. So, folks, again, we thank you for being here with us. You guys were awesome. I think it was a great show. I'm loving the fact that we can come together. And I think this is part one. This is part one, I believe. We're gonna come up with part two, when or ladies will tell us when that will happen, or producers here will let us know when that will happen. But I'm happy to be here. DJ Kelly. This is called Let's Talk Relationships, and we're going strong. I'm loving it. Thank you all for the
you
YouTube
guys
listeners,
are fantastic.
those Facebook listeners, and all those on podcasts and Podbeans and TuneIn and iTunes and everywhere else. We thank you guys for reaching out.
Hunter, yes. I see you.
So we're loving it. You guys, get the app. Go to the App Store, the Play Store, your Google Store. Yes. What's the names? Call them out.
I can't pronounce all of them. There's an Atkinson that's in the room. There's a Jade Palmer. There's a Shakira Mosquito, and there's Veronica Sutherland.
Thank you guys for being here, being part of the audience with us. We love you for that.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much. I want you all to have a wonderful Christmas, a safe Christmas. I declare that you all going to be COVID-free. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Do what they tell you to do with your social distancing, and keep yourself safe. And we'll see each other on the other side.
And do not stand under the mistletoe.
Come on.